I was driving home from work on a quiet Friday evening when I spotted a silver sedan pulled over on the side of the road, hazard lights blinking. A young woman stood beside it, looking frustrated as she stared at the flat tire. She was dressed nicely, like she was heading somewhere important. I couldn't just drive past, so I pulled over and asked if she needed help. She hesitated at first, but then nodded gratefully. Her name was Emily, and she explained she was on her way to a blind date and couldn't be late. I grabbed my jack and spare tire tools from the trunk and got to work changing the flat. Emily watched nervously, checking her phone every few minutes. She told me the date was set up by her best friend, and the guy sounded perfect on paper. As I loosened the lug nuts, she paced a bit, worried about the time. I reassured her that it wouldn't take long. The sun was setting, casting a warm glow over everything, and we chatted lightly to ease the tension. While tightening the new tire, Emily opened up more. She said she hadn't been on a date in over a year and was really hoping this one would go well. I joked that fixing her car might bring her good luck. She laughed, and her smile was genuine. Once the tire was secure, I lowered the car and packed up my tools. She thanked me profusely, saying not many people would stop to help a stranger these days. Emily looked at me with a playful glint in her eye and said, "You deserve a reward for this." Before I could respond, she leaned in and gave me a quick, soft kiss on the cheek. I was caught off guard, feeling my face heat up. She stepped back, smiling mischievously, and added, "That's your reward, and don't worry, we'll meet again." My heart skipped a beat at those words. She got back into her car, waved goodbye, and drove off toward her date. I stood there for a moment, touching my cheek where she kissed it, replaying her words in my head. "We'll meet again." Was she just being polite, or did she mean it? I got into my car and continued home, but my mind was racing with possibilities. Who was this mysterious woman? That night, I couldn't stop thinking about Emily. The kiss was brief, but it lingered in my memory. I wondered how her blind date went and if the guy appreciated her as much as I already did from our short encounter. I regretted not asking for her number, but everything happened so fast. Her confidence in saying we'd meet again gave me a strange sense of hope. Days passed and I found myself driving the same route, half hoping to see her car again. I even slowed down near the spot where I helped her. No luck. I thought about posting in local groups to find her, but decided that might be too creepy. Instead, I held on to her words like a promise. Life went on, but that evening stayed vivid in my thoughts. A couple of weeks later, I was at a coffee shop when I saw her. Emily was sitting at a table, laughing with a friend. My pulse quickened. I approached hesitantly, and when she looked up, recognition dawned on her face. She smiled widely and said, "I told you we'd meet again." It felt like fate had delivered on her promise. We sat together, and she told me her blind date had been nice, but no spark. She admitted thinking about me since that night and was glad we ran into each other. We exchanged numbers this time, promising a proper date. That chance encounter with the flat tire had led to something real. Her kiss wasn't just a reward, it was the beginning. Looking back, helping Emily that day changed everything. What started as a simple act of kindness turned into a romantic story I never expected. We've been together ever since, and we often laugh about how a flat tire brought us together. She still teases me about the kiss being my reward, and I always reply that meeting her again was the true prize.